Yeah, okay. Right. we could go off and say a whole drasha, but and I'm sure Meir would mamish enjoy it. But we didn't learn that much today. Kara Seirugin. He learned it piece by piece, and he was falling asleep in between. It means he was making a half second between one piece and the other. Yotze, he's Yotze. Because he's, in the end, he said the whole thing. So and it was in order, Yotze. He was writing the Megillah and darshaning it, explaining it, and fixing the words as he was writing. In Kivin Libo Yotze, if he had Kavana, he's Yotze. That means, it has to mean that he was reading it from a different Megillah, reading it out of a Megillah, and writing it in this Megillah. Because you have to, Gemara is going to say that, because you have to have the whole thing written in front of you. But he was writing it not for the purpose of, he was saying the words not for the purpose of learning the Megillah, only for the purpose of writing a Megillah. But in Kivin Liba, the meanwhile, he had Kavana to be Yotze.
If you write a Megillah, you have to say the words.
I'm not sure.
Sefer Torah?
It could be, yeah, you do. It says that you have to say the words while you're reading it.
While you're writing it?
While you're writing it. But I feel if you'll say and don't have to. But here it's Sacha B'Maskina that he did. It helped him.
It's a machlokas, or is this for?
So it says in Kiven Libo Yotza, Vim Lav Lo Yotza, and if not, he's not Yotza. Hoysak Suvev was written, the Megillah was written Besam, Besikra, Bekusa, Bekantu, different kinds of ink on the Yara, Baladifter. It wasn't written on a cloth, it was written on paper. Lo Yotza is not Yotza. Take Suva Shuri, so it has to be written in Lashon HaKodesh. Ala Sefer, Sefer means cloth, will be done with ink, which it has to be written with ink, and not with these other things. That means that the Megillah has all the halachas of a Sefer Torah. The Gemara asks immediately, how do you know this halacha? Rashi says, you see that over here? Rashi says something. That means that how do you know you're not Yotze? Maybe you can learn it Lamafreya. So I'm asking again, if he says the words backwards, they don't make any sense. So you have to ask such a thing, Menon and Mili, that he's not Yotze. It doesn't make sense. How should you think he's Yotze? So I said that because it's
no, Mahani Mili, there's 15 dinim in the Mishnah, and Rosh is telling us on which din Mahani Mili.
You didn't hear what I asked. So what do you need a Menane Mili for? Well, you don't understand by ourselves that if it doesn't make sense, you're not Yotze.
No, which din? Maybe in the Koreli Osno.
Right. Okay.
I'm saying
that
very
you
good.
Answered very good on Rash. Now, once we answered that, I'm asking another thing. Why is it going to make a Menane Mili on that? Isn't it simple that if you say the words backwards, they don't make sense? How's he going to be Yotze? You're going to say Zaro first, and then L'chol, and then Sholem. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe you'll say it does make sense.
Maybe it's like the urim vaTumin, that it's the job of the Kohen Gadol to put it all together. So here is the job of the Shomer to put it all together. And I bring you a wife, and the urim vaTumin. And the famous story of Kasher.
Before you came in, we talked about this kasha, but such a genius thing nobody over here said. Now we know why. We need your shomer by the shoe. So, see, now the whole world will know that you're a genius. So, you mean the shomer is supposed to put it together? He can't just.
And I brought you a makor.
A dimion, not a makor.
A dimion.
Makor means that it comes out from there, but here, who says it's the same?
Okay.
But you're saying it's the same. So, you're saying that you can't just be passive. You can't just be passive sitting there and listening. You have to think a little bit, so maybe you should put the words together. But you know, that's if we're already talking about Mafreya, there's a famous Rosh Tevis in the Megillah, V'chol Zeh, not Rosh Tevis, Sofei Tevis, V'chol Zeh Einenu Shoveli. You know who said that? Haman.
Caplan-daniel.
V'chol Zeh Einenu Shoveli. All this is not worth anything to me. Only because why? Even though I have everything and all the riches and everything and everybody bows down to me, but it's all not shoveli because there's one Mordechai that he doesn't bow down. He needs that that little bit of that mashu more covered. He needs that also. So this is Sofei Tevis Shem Havaya. Zeh einenu shoveli.
The Mafreya,
it's a backward. We're talking about the Mafreya over here. It's a backward Shem Havaya. So, and that's the Shem Havai that belongs to Chodesh Ov.
No, Tammuz.
Oh. Anyway, so now, but the Shem Hashem is not written backwards; it's written straight. So, if you were to read it straight, it would be, how would you read it? Li. How would you say it? Einenu Shovet Li. So you'd write Li Einenu Shovet.
Li Shave.
Right, Li Shovet Einenu Zeh. Yeah. Li Shovet Einenu Zeh. To me, it's worth anything. It's like saying anything.
You're saying over from somebody?
Tzvi Meir said it. That really, the opposite of the other extreme of Haman is, whatever you give me is all right. I don't care. Whatever it is good. Haman made mamish fakir.
He's saying over from somebody?
I'm saying it over.
No, he's tzvi Meir.
I don't know.
Rav Zilverberg.
I don't know. If Haman was saying, I have everything and it's still nothing because I need this. And the opposite is, whatever you give me, it's good enough. That's the Shem Havaya straight. It's Kedusha. And the Shem Havaya backwards is the Haman. That means it's the Shem Hashem is there.
It's double din, Rav Wilson brings. It's not only Mafreya, but it's Sophie Tables, which is also in need of din, not Rosh Tables.
So I'm just pointing out that you can have, sometimes it can make sense when you say it backwards also. That's all I wanted to say. So Gemara says, Omar Roved, Omar Krok, Yichsovam v'chizmanum. You should be Mekayim the mitzvah of Purim like it says in the Ksav and in its time. So we darshin, Mazmanam l'mafrei love, Ksovam l'mafrei love. The Zman can't be l'mafrei. There's no such thing as a backwards Zman, Rashi says. Because you can't have Tesvav before you Dalet. Yom Tesvav can't come before you Dalet. So there's no Lamafreya by Zman, there's no such thing. So same thing, Sovam, you shouldn't read it backwards. So you want to ask, Midi, Kriya, Ksiva, does it say over here, Kriya, Ksiva? Does it say Kriya over here? Asiya Ksiva. The pasuk of Kichsovim Chizmanim is talking about Asiya. Asiya means the celebrating, they're making a Mishta V'Simcha. And on that it says to make the Shnei Yomim. But it's not talking about learning the Megillah. We learn out from this pasuk. Nizkarim v'nasim. Nizkarim means to learn the Megillah. V'nasim means to make a Yom Tov. These guys will make a Hegesh of Zechira last year, of learning the Megillah, to making the Yom Tov, Ma'asiyah Ma'afrela, Zechira Ma'afrela. Just like you can't make the days, celebrate the days backwards, to make Tesvav before you Dalet. And the same thing, the learning of the Megillah is not allowed to be Ma'afrela.